It's time to cripple their military forces. I want you to infiltrate the main base and find out what the warlords are planning.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would suck. Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, it's me!
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
I have a rifle. Her name is Sue. Audie Murphy is a pussy. Now John Wayne, that's a man's man. My DI sure is a mean son of a gun. I knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that'd be some easy duty. Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck. All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia? Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL.
No, Crypto! Now the humans know you're here! Back to the mothership with you!
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would suck. Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey,
I don't know.
it's me!
I just don't feel like I'm being
Good
all I
point.
can be.
Try not to kill all of them.
This ain't like WW2. I want to be just like Sergeant York. Or Gomer Pyle. If I don't get to shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind.
Major Ford always randomly selects the shady South Gate. Jeez, have a heart. It's the freaking desert. Martin was under the water tower talking about Preeps, Prus, and Neckles. What a nerd.
I really ought to get up to Jersey and see Uncle Tony this weekend.
If I were a pigeon, I could see what those snazzy suits discuss with the General, and no one on the rooftop would be the wiser.
Lieutenant Lean was ordering Sergeant Smith around. I'll bet Lean still hasn't found out what Smith's been doing with his wife.
That dinner party. I have an office in the main building right next to Higgs's. If only Dottie hadn't burned Armquist's roast. The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch. Fires missiles, has a laser on board. It even mixes cocktails at 5 o'clock sharp.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more
Wanna
humans.
shoot me some reds? Don't ask, don't tell. Works for me.
Chain smoking and coffee will steady Higgs's nerves before the big showdown with Armquist in the main building.
The head warlord will emerge from the main building soon. I've gathered you should get a close look from a high vantage point.
Pitch.
Isn't ready yet. The X-13 was working just fine in the trials last week.
There have been a few, hiccups.
Hiccups? Armquist is headed here right now to see this thing fly. Are you telling me it can't?
We've had some setbacks.
I'll give you a setback. I'm gonna bring your whole goddamn agency up on charges. This is gross incompetence.
Save it. Why don't you show your guests the nuke instead?
I didn't pay $40 million to see another goddamn nuclear test. I paid to see the best goddamn fighter plane ever built. Ah, screw it. I'm going down to Sector 13 myself and find out what the hell's going on.
General.
You don't need to go to Sector 13. The test flight will go ahead as planned.
What? A second ago you said the X-13 wouldn't fly.
I said it wasn't ready, but it will be.
Your demonstration will go on as scheduled.
Trust us. We're the government.
Crypto, it's high time we met the base's head warmonger. Go and probe the mind of the human called General Higgs.
March here, march there, march it yourself, jerk-off.
Without these eggheads, we could never finish the X-13 prototype. Gotta keep away from all these hazards just a little while longer.
Without these scientists, the prototype won't function. I've marked their locations on your radar. We must eliminate them. Discreetly. Do try to avoid attracting attention.
Subtlety ain't exactly my forte, Pox.
My pappy fought in the big one.
Falling in love again. These American presidents. Oh, what could go wrong? Everything, everything.
You heard him. Fire up the Barbie.
Drop your weapon!
Anyone!
Move over! I destroyed Pigman! Drop your weapon! Here's Johnny! You think you can go 15 rounds with me? Drop your weapon! Show me what you got. You want a piece of this, cupcake? Drop You're going down, little man. It's on your knees, cowboy. You think you can go 15 rounds with me? I can take it. You're going down, little man. Let's do this. On your knees, cowboy. You're dead, little man. You're going down.
Withdraw the enemy. Make some noise. When they get close, destroy them all.
You think you can go? Permission to self-extinguish, sir. For crying out loud. Move it or lose it. On your knees. You're blocking my shot. Get out of the goddamn way. Blocking my shot. Get out of the goddamn way.
The power of the prototype should be clear, but avoid any men in very dark suits.
What's going on? Throw down, baby. Let's do this.
Next on the agenda, stall the human war monsters.
Spacemen!
A
Out
little
of the way!
sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these tin soldiers are building.
More sneaking? Come on, Pox.
I said sabotage! Go! And destroy every human in that hangar! And destroy their equipment and their records! And keep the X-13 in one piece. Just make sure it won't fly anywhere!
That's what I'm talking about.
Make it good.
We've had a breach.
Small word for a big problem.
Somebody got past the guards, snuck into Hangar 12 and wrecked the place.
Our little gray visitor?
Looks that way.
Which means you didn't catch it.
We came pretty close.
Close doesn't count, Agent. The second it sets foot on base, I want it captured. And don't tell Almquist. We don't need any more help from the military. Call me when you've got it.
Whatever you say.